much drama with Randall.
I did?
It was crazy. It was intense. My head was like this.
Me too.
So the rest of us understand what was the debate between?
She made him a plate. And she said that you were like, why you make him a plate? He ain't no king.
I did not say that. I
You
said,
did though.
No,
Like
no, no.
that you
Oh,
said.
wait. What I said was, Randall, you must be a king. These ladies are serving
No.
you.
What'd you say, Randall?
Come on.
Let the king speak. Let the king speak.
You did say that, right?
She said it.
Yes, you did.
Those are not my words.
let
I
me
said, Randall,
finish.
you
Let me
must
finish.
be a king. You're over
You
here
said
being
that too.
served like a
You
king.
said that too. Let me finish.
Okay.
You said both.
Hi, you guys. I just wanted to come and touch on Friday's episode 2 of Ready to Love. And 2 people were eliminated. So Devin was eliminated, which I don't think that was a surprise. And Dominicka. Now, I didn't realize he was going to bring that whole thing back up about Dominicka and Charisse both being at the bottom and then one of them getting eliminated. I don't know. That was kind of different for me because, I don't think either one of them were really expecting him to do that. But like I said in my last video, I feel like they would probably get rid of one of them anyway because of the cattiness and the stuff that would go on. Even though Dominicka handled herself really well when she said that to her face, because she tried to come back and, she tried to go on and actually say it to Dominicka to her face since she said it behind her back. Because she knew she was going to see it on the show anyway, even if someone did not take it back to her. But she handled herself. I felt like Dominicka handled herself really well when she said that to her. I still feel like she's rude. Just because she said it to her face, it's rude. You don't even know this lady to tell her she's loud. Some of the stuff she's doing is kind of side eye. So a lot of people in comments are saying they feel like she's there just to stir the pot, because for her to say that she's not there for the women, she's spending an awful lot of time critiquing what the women are doing and worrying about if they're feeding somebody, handing somebody a plate, or it's a lot. And I understand the world of editing and that they could be cutting things out. It could be things that are conversations that we're not hearing to make things look a certain way. But, she kind of comes off. She's definitely coming off annoying, and maybe they are doing that intentionally because we're on the second episode. I don't see who she could possibly match up with, but then maybe there's a couple guys that I'm forgetting about because we didn't really see, I don't think we were seeing the entire cast on this episode. But you guys can let me know in the comments, maybe during the meetings, maybe, I don't know. I don't really feel like we were seeing the entire cast. As far as Devin getting eliminated, like I said, I don't think that was a surprise to anyone. He seemed to be really focused on Charisse, who is almost 10 years older than him. I didn't really feel like she was that focused on him, to be honest. I wasn't getting that from her. And then, of course, when he didn't come in with anything to her Taco Tuesday, I believe she said it at the women's meeting. She said that he came in empty-handed. She wasn't giving that she was interested in him like that. And this is just my opinion. I think women are not as into the younger guy thing like that. Like men, I think it's a different feel for women. And I'm not saying all women. I'm just saying generally for most women. I don't think that that's really our thing, to do the younger guy thing. So I don't know. I didn't feel like she was that interested in him. And he didn't seem to want to make connections with other people, or we didn't see him doing it. And then it was already established that he was on some other reality shows, that maybe he's just there for the camera. So maybe the producers thought that as well. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about Devin getting eliminated. He's, he was saying something about feeling nervous and sweating. Some people may have been uncomfortable with that. And that could be another reason why he really was eliminated. He definitely came off nervous for whatever reason. Like, why would you even go on the show if you didn't feel comfortable doing a show like this, right? But I digress. So yeah, then Mike was at the bottom, and they just felt like he's not getting to know all the women. And since we're not really seeing all the dates and stuff, I don't really know if that's what it is. But he kind of said that, he's trying to focus on the one lady that he's interested in. And I'm sorry, I can't remember all these people's name right now. And I didn't write anything down. I'm just trying to get this video out. Because the other thing that I wanted to touch on was this page that's on Instagram called Ready to Lie. What else was going on the show? Swayze went on a date, and I thought the date with Samson, I think her name is pronounced Shakira, that was a nice date. I don't really see that connection, however, but we'll see how that plays out. I don't know, it just didn't sit, I don't know, it didn't feel right. It just felt like he was a nice guy, she's a nice girl type situation. But we'll see what happens as the show goes on between Samson and Shakira. And I forget the lady's name that Swayze was on a date with, so charge it to the game. I didn't write anybody's name down, sorry. But their dates seemed cool. They seem like they had a nice date as well. So how he's telling them they have to go on a date with somebody they may not feel comfortable going out with. So we'll see how those dates go. So yeah, the other thing that I wanted to discuss was this new page that's on Instagram called Ready to Lie. And Alonzo, the bearded guy, is, well, I guess it's his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, somebody he was dating earlier this year, is saying that he was dating her while he was filming the show. And he came in with a certain energy. I don't know, it's kind of weird, because I was like, oh, okay, that would make sense. Because he kind of came in with a certain energy to me. So, yeah, she said she was dating him the same time. And I've said this in the past about Kafani, because you remember Kafani's girlfriend wasn't black either. I feel like some of these guys that are coming on the show, they realize that the women that they date in their real life would not watch this show because it's on a channel that's has a predominantly black audience, and they probably feel like, well, this won't get to my girlfriend or the person that I'm dating because she doesn't have black girlfriends. She's not going to watch this channel. And so I do think guys are doing that. That's just my opinion. I said that how many years ago with the Kafani situation as well. And I feel like Alonzo was doing the same thing, right? So she's saying that she just found out about it, and she's probably finding out because of social media, right? Because once you bring it off of OWN and you bring it onto social media, onto YouTube, everybody's talking about the show, they're tweeting about it on Twitter, it's on Instagram, then his face is kind of getting out there. And so this is when it's going to hit the masses because everybody's talking about it. These things could possibly come down their timeline, right? And then she see him, and then as she realizes that he was on the show. I don't know how she found out, however, But it is saying that she didn't find out until July, excuse me. She just found out that he was on the show. I guess around the time of it starting. Like I said, once it starts, the conversation starts on social media, then it kind of moves into a different arena, right? You kind of see how it can get into the timelines of people who would not go to OWN or BET or TV1, right? You guys get what I'm saying? So yeah, so check out Ready to Lie. They had some other stories up there as well. I just thought that one was funny. Because yeah, she said he was dating her at the same time that he was filming the show. So, but we know people are coming on the show for exposure, right? They're going on the show for exposure. They're not necessarily going in there looking for a relationship. And I really feel like they should probably, like I said, I think I said this the last episode, even before I found out about this, that they probably should change the way the show ends and make it where it's just lighthearted, like, because they're trying to make it come off like they're trying to put couples together when half of these people are not coming on there to find a relationship, right? Let's just be honest about that. And then it would make the show a little more realistic is what I'm trying to say, because to keep hearing these stories, it's like, okay, so what is the show really about? And then somebody like this guy, Alonzo, will end up at the end of the show, right? And he has a whole relationship already while he was filming. But then he'll still end up at the end of the show, and it kind of makes the show look bad, because when was the purpose of him coming on there, and when was the purpose of them keeping him? I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. But let me know what you guys think, and what do you think about Charisse? Seeing a little bit more of her. I think that she's way more focused on the women than she should be, and I have no clue who she's going to make a connection with. I think she's going to get into it with Alonzo, as a matter of fact, but we'll see. Yeah. I think the interviews with Crystal are on Monday. I'm not sure if she's going to still do the Miami cast that way. But I didn't see any advertisement, so we'll see. Let me know what you guys think of this season so far, second episode. What do you think about Ready to Lie? Do you think we're going to find out a lot more than what we probably should know from Ready to Lie? And I wonder who's behind this page as well. I'm curious to know who's behind that. But it was a good idea. That's a good idea, because since they're telling them they can't go live anymore, give us something outside of the show, because we don't really get to know these people. Even though you have you feel a certain energy off of them. Like, I felt a certain energy off of Alfonso anyway, and Devin. I feel like a lot of these people are just there for the TV of it all. For the cameras of it all. That's just my opinion. So I'm just wondering who else, somebody that maybe I'm not thinking that about, because it's possible it could be other people as well. And it will come out. I'm sure it will, but by the time this season ends. Let me know what you guys thought about this second episode, and who do you see as a connection for Charisse so far? Let me know in the comments, and what do you think about her informing Dominicka that she said that she talks too loud, because she kind of said you need to, what did she say? You're kind of loud or something. I forget how she worded what she said, but she didn't say everything she said to the other ladies, but she said to her face that she was talking loud or whatever. Why would it matter to her? I don't know. But let me know in the comments what you guys thought about the episode, and who do you see Charisse with? She seems to be more focused on the women than she is on the guys, and maybe that's her strategy of getting rid of the women to get to the guys. I don't know. But let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.